Ah, classic. It doesn't go this way, so we're going to flip it around. And it doesn't work. So we're going to turn back the way it just was. Fits like a glove. Right. You always got to do it at least twice, right? It's just... It's the car. That's what makes it work. With old USB stuff, right? That's how it's supposed to go. Okay. Let's start the show, finally. Finally! And play. Come on, video game. Probably hear that music. Let's reset, because you gotta see the full crawl. Trade West presents, otherwise known as Rare. Zits, Rash, and Pimple. TMs on every single one of those. In a Rare production. That old Rare logo is pretty cool. Even that Trade West logo is kind of a Battletoads in Battlemaniacs. I'm not gonna lie, this logo's pretty sick. Listen to this fucking music. This Commodore-ass arpeggiator. Northern Tibet, Asia. Look at this sick helicopter that's kind of like a frog. Also starring the Dark Evil Queen, Silas Volkmeyer, and Professor T-Bird. Special guest spirits by Scuzz. Gyashung La Fortress. Okay. Toads, I've invited you here to witness the first demonstration of Cycone's... What was that? Cycone's new games generator. What is this AI bullshit, Professor? I don't know about this. Cycone presents Silas Volkmeyer production. What are we doing? Trips. Total reality integrated playing system. God, the future is bleak, huh? This approaching image. Oh my god! What is happening? It grabs Michiko Tashoku, daughter of Cycone's head honcho. Zitz leads to a rescue, but he takes a beastly bashing and a crushing too. And they escaped into the gamescape. Pay attention, battle jerks. I, Silas Volkmeyer, intend to turn your miserable world into my very own gamescape. The Dark Queen holds her feeble friends captive, and if you try anything, you'll never see them again. Ha! 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 Yeah, Rare was onto one. Derogatory is a... I could say that about most Rare games, if I'm being honest. Look, some bad shit stuff has happened. Here's what I remember about this game. This flag looks sick. This animation for this flag is sick. This is a very well animated flag. That flag post could be a little bit better. This little rope, and it's the only flag I recognize. My ears are always like, salute. I love the way these guys digitize in. It's pretty good. Of course, this game is two-player, A and B. Look, if you're a maniac, not a battle maniac, pick B where you can hit each other, but type A is, probably where you want to go. Do one player. Gotta get him back. Let's gate crash the gamescape and cook some beastin' bacon. I mean, this sure looks like the first Battletoads level of the last game. X is jump because... I don't know. This game was made in Britain. That's why. What are conventions? Nah. Gave me a controller with more than one button in it. I don't know what to do with this. Let's put the jump button on the X instead of a more sensible button. Anyways, B is also attack. It's Kaon. Look. Here's what I'll say. This game's, you know, plays just like the first Battletoads game. You gotta double tap the dash, right? Do a running attack, which is this fun little headbutt. Which, you know, you get the big horns on them, which is fun, right? That's half this game's MO. Just, what if... Oh no, I missed... Okay, well, in the middle... Yeah, he does like this double punch. You get two people coming at you at the right distance, right? That's fun. Contextual attacks. Sometimes it gets you in trouble, though. You know, a combo guy eventually does a big hammer for... Oh, God. Big hammer for his hands? For the big boot? No. Half of why you play these games. These fun-looking sprites, right? Are they sensibly meaningful in gameplay? Not really. But it's fun to look at, right? Look at that big boot. I always wondered as a kid, like, how are they doing that? How do you make your hand a hammer? Or how do you make the big boot just appear out of nowhere like that? That doesn't make any sense, right? Kick them while they're down. And I'm only using one button for this. I'm just using the attack button. It's attack and jump. That's it. I always... Yeah, willpower. Oh, gosh. They're not real toads. I mean, they're real to me, goddammit. No, look. They're in a video game world. In this game, at least. But, you know, even in the first game, it's like, I don't understand. Look at this. Oh, God. Rewinding. This game is full of bullshit. I think everyone knows this. Let's run. My God, this is... There we go. This game looks good. I love, again, these big, expressive sprites. I like this little lava effect it's got going on. That background is not incredible, I'm not gonna lie, but I've seen worse, right? Where are my music? Are there any music attacks? Unfortunately, there are none. Very unfortunate. Imagine if the Battletoads got a Green Lantern ring? I'd be fucked up. This jump button being on the opposite side is making me so mad, y'all. Oh, wait, no, that's why it's like this. Hold on, let me take care of these skeletons real quick. Get out of here. So, this is attack. This is jump. Which is bonkers. But I think I gotta figure out, I think I know why it's like this. The A button on what would be a Super Nintendo controller is also jump. So B is attack, A is jump. So in a classic NES style layout, this makes sense, okay? Under a modern context, this would be attack, this would be jump, obviously, right? But this button does nothing! The Y button! No, sorry, it would be X on a Super Nintendo. My bad. Y is jump. Yeah. But this does nothing. Also, hey, look at that. Okay. Idle. R1 is attack. Does nothing. L and R, nothing. Nada. Right? Nothing. It's not even like a run button or something. Oh, he squished me. That's fun. Annoying, but that's fun. Why does it have pause music? Because it's fun, I guess. It's Kaon. Because why not? It doesn't make a pause sound. It just has pause music. You know, trying to be different, I guess. Right? Oh, God. Get out of here. Get out of here. Give him the horns. Give him the horns. Oh god. Well. So it's like, you have to make sure you're kind of like in front of them because there's a lot of like movement on all these attacks that's a little bit annoying, right? It's like, the movement is really touch and go, right? Like, as you can see here, it's like when I just tap the D-pad the opposite direction, it kind of like moves and also turns around, right? But it's like, doesn't like stay on the spot. So that's fine, but it's just, it's very touchy is what I'll say, right? And yes, growing up with friendly fire, yeah, that's why I'm saying play the other mode type that doesn't have this, right? Also, you can see here I jumped when I meant to attack, because that's going to happen a lot, right? Just keep punching. Oh god, get out of here. Also, it's like your attacks can't multi-hit. Your attacks can only ever hit one thing at a time, even if you've got them perfectly lined up. And even then, like, you saw that headbutt? That did not work, because... Fuck you, that's why. God. I've always found... Mechanically speaking, this game feels like shit. Right? Just... doesn't... Nothing quite works the way you want it to. So, get out of here. Get out of here. The attacks don't feel good. The platforming is worse. Okay. I'm okay with the movement. It's even as touchy as it is. It's just like the acceleration on it is what makes it, again, very strange, as is typical of many British games. They love putting acceleration on movement in very funny ways. Also, that just happened, I guess. Oh, Christ. It's no arcade version. That's a... Fuck, and I just fell off the edge because this game is cool. Get out of here. Also, come on. Just fall off the edge or something. Here's how I know to get around this game. You gotta get good with this headbutt. Right? I like this. That's fun, right? They do like funny animations when like boss characters appear on the screen. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh god. Is this an RJ or Chris pick? This is oh fuck. This is my pick for today. Perfect. We are definitely going to play Retro Chris's pick after this. If you're wondering why I decided to choose a game on top and to play it first, it's because... Let's just say those two other games Retro Chris picked are... Yeah, it's... You'll see is what I'll say, Perfect. You will see, and you will know immediately why I'm like, I have to pick another game as well. Christ. Come on. Also, I'm almost already out of lives. I have one left. Whether that means I have 2 lives left or just literally like one more death means game over, I don't know. Every attack has to be made with full power to fight a formidable foe. Look. Horrible. If you're wondering why I chose it, it's like I've had this game in the queue for a bit. Okay, so... Oh, great. I love a sequence like this. Let's get out of here. You. I know I can juggle these things as well if I wanted, and I think if you do it right, you will get a 1-up out of it. Also, this is neat. I can like throw the platform if I'm near the edge of the screen. So I can do stuff like this, right? That's fun. Also, add your... Get... Oh god, here we go. Classic Battletoads fashion. Avoid these spikes in this auto-scrolling session. If I'm not mistaken, this doesn't kill me in one hit at the very least. Which is good. Get out of here. Okay, well that didn't kill him. That's fine. My Hero Zero, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll still be around. I don't know how long I'm going to be going today, but we'll see. We'll see. Thank you so much, obviously, for your very kind subs today. That's very, very generous. Thank you so much. Get out of here. Stop chomping me. This music sounds alright. You know, it sounds like what I'd expect in terms of instrumentation that rare games have done in the past and whatnot, right? Ow. Can't get these things out of the air. So. Oh no, I can. Look at that. Alright. Oh, well. I think it starts to speed up now, right? I think it starts to speed up pretty soon. It's Playway saying this music is mediocre, then yeah, you're... Look. I think it sounds passable, right? Passable music is better than bad music. We've heard our share of bad music on this platform, right? I would even go as far as say, like, I think this music is decent, right? Like, I will even say I remember this music from my childhood, from playing this game. This is a game, this is a game that I did have on my disc copier system, thankfully. So, you know, it's a game I was able to play a lot growing up. And I think most people know when it comes to Battletoads games. Boy, if you rented this, you didn't get a lot of opportunities to, like, oh god, we have to go like the opposite direction that it's pushing us. Some of these push and some of them pull. Oh god. These are all push. That one is a pull. Hold on. I'm trying to explain a thing, video game. Do you mind? This is a game you need to smash your head against. Oh god. Ow. I took a hit there. So I just realized I have no lives left. Yeesh. Okay. This is a game you really need to, like, mash your head against because of its difficulty. Just like the first Battletoads game. I think people, when they talk about how difficult Battletoads games are, people mostly remember the first game. They don't talk about this one as much, right? Altisan, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out. Happy to have you still. Regardless if you're lurking or participating. Okay. More auto-scrolling levels! But now, you're on a checker? In a, with playing cards? And bowling pins? Is this technically a bonus level, in a way? Kind of. Look, this looks great. I'm not gonna lie, right? You know, I don't think I can punch these things, so. Can I even jump? No, I can't. Oh god. Oh god. You know, it's like the whole video game in a video game thing is a neat concept, I'll say, right? In fact, I wouldn't even go as far as say, like, oh, fuck. I wouldn't even go as far to say, I think it's a smart concept that allows them to do a lot more, you know, creative freedoms when it comes to making neat stuff like this. Because they can kind of be like, it's a video game world. You can do whatever you want, right? So I'm like, yeah, sure, I guess. Oh god, don't hit those. I don't even know how many points I need to get or why. I don't remember. Oh god. Crap, I can get the 5. There we go. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably like crap. It's probably like extra lives or something, right? Which I could use some right about now. Ow. Ow. I'm gonna die on the bonus level. This timing is a little tight. They're not making it easy, that's for sure. Ooh, that was tricky. Oh god. Oh, we missed the 5. Over 400? Is that good? That seems good. I guess we got 1 extra life out of that. Fine! I swear you're just too fast. Was not paying attention. Remember, Toads, it's in here, the survival of the fastest. Ah, is this another... Is this the... Yep, it's bike time, y'all. 3 auto-scroller levels in a row. Also, I hit jump way too early. Fuck. Oh my god. Look, a classic staple of a Battletoads game, right? If I have the luxury of rewind right now, if I did not have this, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Obviously. Also, if you can tell, every time I do a jump, oh my god, if I think I did it too early, I am definitely moving forward a little bit to try and help compensate, right? Jesus. Jesus. This is probably melting my bit rate on the stream right now, if I had to guess. Ugh. Jesus. Also, my eyes are like crossed as I'm looking at this. Oh god. Jesus. Jesus. Jump to hit that ramp. Oh, what the f- What the F? What the F? This is such dog shit. This is such dog shit design. How am I supposed to get this? I have to, like, I guess, avoid this ramp and just jump? Yeah. God. Fine, I'll just jump. Fuck. 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 There's a problem with using rewind in this particular section, right? I don't know what I was supposed to hit there for. Oh god. I think there's like a ramp in here. No. That, god. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. We got it eventually. Jump again? Okay, that's all I have to do. Also, what's up? Oh, well, don't touch those guys, apparently. Cannot attack, notably. I can only jump. It's like, why can I go in here, but not any other time, right? It's... Who knows? Who knows? Also, I'm hitting jump, and I'm not jumping. Oh my god. I think it's just, you have to hit it way earlier than you think, that's all. Oh my god, this level's still going. Now you don't get warnings anymore! You just don't get warnings for the barriers, because fuck you, that's why. This is such bullshit. This is such... I'm like not even looking at the screen anymore, obviously, because it's like unreliable, right? It's, yeah, it gets progressively faster as I'm moving faster, obviously, right? So it's like, I'm gonna start from here. Progressively go slow, and then fast. It was too fast that time. Oh my god. Please end. Please. Just... Why is it so long? Why is it so long as well? Like... Fuck. Ugh. This game is such dog shit. Boy, if you, yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, Collision. I totally understand. Totally understand. I'm gonna watch that later too, so. Scan says, I remember streaming Battletoads on the NES. It's easy, I said. It was not 11 years past. Oh, God. My least favorite. These fucking snake levels. Speaking of more bullshit. Oh, crap. What was I supposed to do there? Stop using rewind. Let's just jump. Okay, fine. Again, I think these games look great, you know? But like... Oh my god. I know I said I was gonna stop using rewind. Games look incredible, right? Like, no shortage of incredible looking sprite art. I think it sounds pretty good, all told. But like, some of the most mind-boggling dog shit gameplay design I've ever seen in a video game at times, right? Like what is this? What do you want me to do with that, right? Like, ay. I'm not saying games gotta be easy or something, but like, part of this that they think would be fun, right? Also, this game doesn't always feel good, as we've noted, right? I couldn't even see those spikes on screen, obviously. Do you really like this more than DK Minecarts? Burmick, you are asking the right kinds of questions that we will definitely have to answer. Oh my god. Barely. Just barely. You can't even see those things on screen. You just have to hope. You just have to hope. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's such bullshit. Such bullshit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're way back here now. Shit. How is that spike thing hitting me? Nope. Okay, just can't stop. That was the trick. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Come on, I hit jump there. Okay. Wait, am I in a loop? Oh, cool. Cool. I feel like I'm missing something, right? Jesus. Again, couldn't even see that spike thing over my head. Oh, what the? Fuck, I hate this game. We did it! Just barely. Retro says, when I talked with David Wise, the composer of this earlier, even he hated this game. That's... Shout out to David Wise, I would say at Retro Chris. Oh no, we're not doing any more of this. Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm not... No. No. No more. I've had enough. Okay? How many levels of actual, like, Battletoads beat 'em up did we even play in this game? I think it was just that opening level, and that was it, right? I'm pretty sure. My brain went completely foggy. But it was like, first level, we beat up that pig boss at the end, right? Which, not as good as that boss in the first Battletoads game for the NES, where you do that, does that like first person thing, kind of like before even like Turtles in Time did, right? Where you like throw rocks at the screen at the boss, right? Did the first combat level, beat the pig boss, and then we did the descending platform with the spikes on the side. There's some combat there, I guess. So I'll give it that one. And then after that was the bikes, right? And then it was the bowling pins bonus level. Or the other way around, I think, actually. And then it was the snake level. Surprisingly, 6 levels in this game feel very long. Yeah, we are on the 6th level, I think. Wait. So, Retrocris, are you saying I was on the last level? With the, like, little, like, hand cart thing? I want to talk about bullshit minecart games, Burmick. This is a race. It just saw me out. I'm trying. How do I go faster? I forget even. Do I have to jam a button? No. I think I have to like. Do I have to like just jump? I don't remember how you have to go faster in this. I'm jamming on the buttons. They don't do anything. Do I have to, like, rotate the D-pad, perhaps? Nope. That is certainly not it. Double tap forward? Down? Yes, I think that's it. You have to double tap the directions. I think. Or just, no, it's not double tap. It's hold. It's hold. So like, it's kind of like I'm tracing the map. This is the 5th level now? Okay. So I guess the bonus stage didn't really count when I was counting them. Okay. Danger? What's the danger? Is that the, oh, okay, I have to duck. Oh yeah, hammer. This particular sawing sound is no bueno. Oh my god, please, just let's try this again. Oh god. Oh, this is just, it's so bad. You have to like press down to duck, but at the same time you have to like press the button again to get moving in the direction you want. And also it's like, even though I'm holding that direction, it doesn't keep going that fast. It's such... I will save my chat from that sound effect. Oh god. I have save scum my way through this game before, but like, it's not a good experience. It's not. It's horrendous. I might even go as far to say it's dreadful. Simply dreadful. Well, where does this game go on our list? Let's start somewhere in the middle and go down. I think Zoop is a better game. Where's Zoop? Where are you, Zoop? There you are. Zoop is a better game than Battletoads in Battlemaniacs. Fucking hell, Rare. Jesus Christ. Second bonus stage after this and final stage. What is the other bonus stage, Retro Chris? Do you remember? It's not the bowling pins thing again, is it? I think Lemmings is a better game than Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. It's the same. Different. It's probably a different pattern or something with the bowling pins or something like that. So probably, but that's it, right? Jurassic Park is a better game than Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. That game doesn't make me want to make me tear my hair out of my head. what little I have left. I think Cool Spot is a better game. That says a lot. Everyone knows I do not like games with the lineage of Virgin Interactive and whatnot, right? I think Cool Spot is a better game than Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. I think Slam Masters is better. I think Demon's Crest. I didn't even like this game very much. I like this game better. Here we go. Battletoads and Double Dragon, the Ultimate Team. The game featuring one Bimmy and Jimmy Lee. Is Battletoads and Double Dragon in the Ultimate Team better or worse than Battletoads and Battlemaniacs? I think Battletoads and Battlemaniacs is a better looking video game. But this game is less mini game feeling in terms of like the levels that you get. You still have to do that speed bike bullshit in Battletoads and Double Dragon for a level. But the whole game is not just what feels like a minigame collection of bullshit, right? It is a brawler. This is a beat 'em up. Battletoads and Battlemaniacs, sure, it qualifies also as a beat 'em up, but it's like largely what feels like a platformer at times, action platforming, and not a good one, right? I think it's worse than Battletoads and Double Dragon, in my opinion. Battletoads Double Dragon is easier than Battlemaniacs, but I find a lot of game bland due to worse graphics and sound. Yeah, I agree with that as well, Retro Chris. If I had to look at them holistically, I'd much rather play Battletoads and Double Dragon. And at least it's more consistent of a product. But you're right, it's a little more bland, but in terms of like the overall experience and what you're doing. But Retro Chris, I think the thing that gets me about Battletoads and Battlemaniacs is that as much as there is technically more variety in Battlemaniacs, none of it is appealing to me, right? None of it. Aside from it looks better. That's it. That's all it gets, right? Sounds better too. I will give it that. But it doesn't mean I want to play it as a video game, right? As much as I'd rather play Battletoads and Double Dragon, its visuals are not nearly as fun even as like the original Battletoads for the NES. But you're right, Battletoads and Double Dragon definitely did get a NES port that looked pretty similar, also feel pretty similar, so would not it shows. But I still think Battletoads Double Dragon is at least a better game as a whole package, right? I will even go as far as say I think I'd rather play Spider-Man and X-Men in Arcade's Revenge than Battletoads and Battlemaniacs, right? This game barely works in similar ways. But like Battletoads Battlemaniacs does look better, I'll say that much. This game sounds better? No, that intro music is really good, but overall the sounds in this game are not great. It's a lot of like doo kind of sounds. Battletoads Battlemaniacs is maybe doing a little bit more than that. No, it's only the music in Battletoads Battlemaniacs. It's like otherwise like the little hit sounds that you get in Battletoads games, they're not good. The little punches make this little like tack 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 kind of like ticking sound. When you land the big hit, it goes like a poof, but it's not like, I wouldn't say they're like exciting sounds necessarily to fit the vibe. Very typical kind of like thumpy kind of sounds I would expect from British game development. That would also be popularized in things like an Amiga or a Commodore 64, I think. I think generally speaking, Spider-Man X-Men and Arcade's Revenge also plays like crap. Each character is different in that game, so that's neat, but also not in good ways. Not in good ways, right? What is Battletoads and Battlemaniacs better than? Right? Let's go the other way. I mean, look, let's be honest. I think Super Godzilla is worse than Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. Confidently say that, I think. Yeah, I can confidently say that. I would also say The Mask is worse. Doom Troopers is worse. Artie Lightfoot worse? I don't... Is David Crane's Amazing Tennis worse? It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, these games are worse. Rise of the Robots absolutely is worse. Absolutely. It's no doubt about it. Yeah, it's worse. Addams Family as well and all this business. Yeah. The science is true. John Mac 2. Is that worse? John Mac 2 is not good, right? I do not like John Mac 2, but I also do not like Battletoads. Here's the thing. I think I overranked Spider-Man and X-Men and Arcade's Revenge. I do. My nostalgia for this game is high because I had it growing up. So I know how to navigate some of the levels in this game. And I really liked the X-Men growing up. And I really liked that intro music. But aside from that, it's terrible. Right? This game should be lower. Spider-Man and the X-Men in Arcade's Revenge is worse than Crystal Beans from Dungeon Explorer. It's also worse than Joe and Mac 2. Whoops. It's also even worse than this version of Jeopardy. But I'll marginally say it's better than Cat's Run. So I don't need to replay this again to know that. Now I can have a more confident discussion about Battletoads and Battlemaniacs, because I think Battletoads and Battlemaniacs is worse than Joe and Mac 2. I think it's even worse than Jeopardy. I think it's worse than David Crane's Amazing Tennis. But if I was to not just look at my nostalgic reasoning for why I enjoy Spider-Man and X-Men and Arcade's Revenge, it's Battletoads and Battlemaniacs is worse. How is it compared to Laser Cats? Do you mean that Andy Samberg video from a really long time ago that Lonely Island did, Cameron? Is that what you're referring to? Laser Cats was pretty hype back in the day, right? Even I'll admit. Yes, that. I mean, Laser Cats is better than Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. I'll tell you that much. I'll even say Laser Cats is better than this port of Doom for the Super Nintendo. I'll say it's better than Lemmings. You have to ignore Clock Tower for now, as usual, but I would even say Laser Cats is better than this port of SimCity 2000. But I don't think it's better than Final Fight, so justice for Final Fight on that one. At the bare minimum. I think Battletoads and Battlemaniacs is... No, it's... No, yeah, it's worse. Is it worse? No, it's better than Spider-Man vs. X-Men. It's better. Oh, marginally. So marginally, though. Like, this, I'm reckoning my nostalgia of just owning this game growing, because I own this. Patrick Galactic, thank you so much for the very kind follow. Good to see you. Good to see you. I think Battletoads and Battlemaniacs is better. I also had this game growing up. I had the same nostalgia for these sprites as I do in this Spider-Man game. This Spider-Man game plays terrible. That storm level is just as bad as many of the other levels in this Battletoads game. So, congratulations. 186 out of 237. I thought for a while Battletoads would get into the really, really bad zone down here, but it's not worse. It's not worse than like Rise of the Robots. It's not worse than that. These games are damn near irredeemable, in my opinion. Some of them offensive, right? Battletoads has gameplay that is offensive, but not entirely. It is not irredeemable, right? So let's put that there. Let's move on, shall we? Let me fix my lighting situation really quick, because the time of day got quite a bit darker sooner than I expected. Hold on. Move on to some... Oh, gosh. Retro Chris. Thank you for choosing the next two games that we have on deck for today. Oh, God. Look, when I picked Battletoads earlier, I thought I picked a game. I'm just like, yeah, maybe it'll be okay. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Some of these levels aren't as bad as I thought, right? Surely. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Maybe after I play these next two games, I'll think, wow, Battletoads is actually pretty good, all told. In case you're wondering. Storm sales curve? I don't even know. Toy Headquarters Software brings us the Lawnmower Man, based on the movie of the same name. The sales curve. You know, by the turn of the millennium, technology known as virtual reality will be in widespread use. It will allow you to enter computer-generated artificial worlds as come on, I'm trying to read this lore. As unlimited as the imagination itself, its creators foresee millions of positive uses. Foresee, yeah. While others fear it as a new form of mind control. That statement is right in more ways than one. I gotta update this. Second. Job was a simpleton. Everybody called him the Lawnmower Man. Dr. Angelo experimented with virtual reality to vastly increase Job's intelligence. Oh, I'm glad Burmick. Oh, are these just movie stills? I'm guessing they are, right? The research was funded by The Shop. Their interest was its potential military use. I mean, hey, VR, definitely. Oh, God. They programmed Job with their own VR treatment and created a monster. More ways than one. Only Angelo and Carla can break into Job's virtual domain and defeat him. That image was disturbing, says Hammerin. Just wait till we play the actual game. Player 1 entering the Cyber Run. This is... I love that this game has a demo, at least. Look at this, Mode 7. F-Zero, this game is not. You can choose Carla or this other guy. I've already forgotten his name. It's also a side-scrolling shooter for some reason. Is this also a virtual world? Maybe. Look at this shitty spread gun. And look at these fun particle effects, I guess. What is happening on this? I don't know. Let's play the game. Let's get this over with. Let's pick Carla. Oh, wow. It got VO. I don't know what that's saying. It says the same thing. You pick either character. Is this... Is this Pierce Brosnan? This character, this kind of looks like Pierce Brosnan. This kind of looks like what's her name? What's her name? From Batman, 1989 Batman. She played reporter lady. What's her name? Batman, 1989. It is Pierce Brosnan. Okay. This looks like Kim Basinger. Pierce was in the movie? Okay, I'm looking up The Lawnmower Man, 1992 film. Jeff Fahey was Job. Jenny Wright? Oh, okay. Sure. She plays Marnie Burke, apparently. What have I seen Jenny Wright in? She doesn't seem familiar to me. St. Elmo's Fire. Okay, The World According to Garp. She was in Twister, but not that Twister movie. 1989's Twister. Wait, this is not her? This is not her. Is that what you're saying? No, I think this is her. No, Rosalie. No, you're right. Carla Parquette. Yeah, the game said Carla. Rosalie Mailleux. I don't know who this is. Oh, she was in They Came from Outer Space. And she was also in Blast from the Past. Okay. Sure. Do not recall her face that well, unfortunately. But is that a mix of Robin Wright and her character from as Jenny in Forrest Gump? It is not. Let's pick Pierce Brosnan. Why not? I guess we're doing the side-scrolling shooter segment first. I can barely hear this gun, but it's going doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This jump feels bad, I'll tell you that much. Okay, we can crouch. Can't shoot in other directions. Apparently holding... Oh, well. One-hit deaths, apparently. I love that there's a photo of Pierce Brosnan down there every once in a while. Hold on to RB charges my gun into something. So does LB. Can't touch enemies. Okay, we're learning. Boy, this gun is not good. I can just hold on to it and it just auto-fire. Oh, well, I got shot off screen. And we're out of lives, so we have to continue. Okay, well, I'm just gonna not stop shooting then. I'm picking up CDs, which are data. I like that every time I score a kill, I get a thing on the bottom that tells me, okay, I shot that thing that said access denied until it said access granted. Oh, there's Pierce. Player 1 entering the industrial zone. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this feels so bad. I'm only moving left and right in this runner sequence. I guess we're trying it again. For reasons I don't know. Oh, this feels so bad, y'all. It's like the input lag on this is immeasurable. No, Retro Chris. This feels way worse than I remember. It always looked like this. I remember these fucking hands. Oh, look at this spinning exit. Irony is the graphics here are better than the movie. You know, maybe. Also, I picked up at 9. I don't... Did I want to do that? No, I don't. Don't make me do this. Okay. I thought it was going to make me do the 3D thing. And also, look at... Why are these people, like, running like this? What? Let's just keep running. Oh, cool. A guy came out of the ground. Do I have another gun I can use, perhaps? Is this... Okay, that shot pierces. That's... Pierces. Ah! Use your lawnmower, says Gaj. I wish I had one. I'll have to pick these items up. That's just a car. Why is that sewer grate still... Okay. My God. Okay, the cart doesn't hurt me, apparently. I was wrong. I was very wrong. Is this a boss? Is this car a boss? I guess it is. We killed the cop in it. What the fuck is happening? Oh, I upgraded my gun. It shoots slower now. Oh, wait, I want to pick up that 2. Multiplier up. For what purposes? Oh my God, this jump. Does this blow up? I guess not. Oh boy, we get to another VR sequence, I think. If you're going to win this game, you'll need to be the Lawnmower Man. Thanks, Cameron. Your words of encouragement are... Virtual Atlantis! Oh. I have to jump? Do I have to jump? Is that... How do I jump? Oh, you hold up. And you can hold down to crouch, it seems. Oh my God, it's one hit and it's over, huh? Oh my God. Can I, like, not exit? I guess not. Wait, I don't. Nothing happened. What the fuck is happening? Am I like... I think I hit that obstacle that was just beyond that exit. Did I get anything for that VR sequence? Also, I cannot hold down and jump to go through that platform specifically. Jesus Christ. I remember seeing ads for this, says it's Kaon. Boy, I'm sorry. Oh, is this a cool computer? Player 1, break the code to destroy the terminal. Look at this fucking brain. What am I doing? Two, four, break the code, destroy the okay, so the pattern is randomized as it shakes out. It's a logic puzzle. Okay. So... I ran out of time. What is happening? Six, 9, 11? What does this mean? Did I get it? I guess I got it. Boy, THQ strikes yet again, huh? Fuck. This asshole in this motorbike. Can I even jump this guy? Like, what's up? Let's use my Mega Buster, I guess. I cannot charge and oh, cool. I cannot charge and shoot at the same time, notably. Okay. Also, these things do explode, as it turns out. How about a firepower? What? Wait, I'm pressing... Okay, so I can also charge the shot on my A button as it shakes out. So, like, this is shoot, this is jump, this is also jump for some reason, and then this also can charge my gun as the RB and LB can. Why? I don't know. Oh boy, these visuals are upsetting. Cyber War Zone 1. I have a gun now. Why? It's a great question. But I appear to at least be able to take a couple hits. Oh, God. This is... I died, I think. think I have unlimited ammo at least. I love how this thing says threat, as if I didn't know. Look, this looks delightfully exactly what a shitty movie in the 90s about VR should look like, right? In my opinion. It has zero reason to feel this bad. Oh god, movie again. No game should feel this terrible. Oh god, another shooting sequence, huh? So why do the enemy shots move the way that they do? I don't... This is... Ah! Also, I can't seem to hit anything for shit right now. Michael needs sleep. Hello. Oh my god. Can you please just... It's pure entertainment. Not for everybody, Retro Chris. Specifically for the person holding the controller. Cool, helicopter is now the enemy as it shakes out. Michael needs sleep. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. We are playing Lawnmower Man 1993's. Okay, I guess we're getting in the helicopter, not shooting at it, apparently. Oh, this control... I'm just moving with the D-pad, but why is it feel... Go up more? I ran out of fuel and it just crashed. Okay. I got out of... I used... Oh, the A-team's here, apparently. God, can't... How come sometimes I can jump on it and sometimes I absolutely cannot? Cannot touch these other enemies, that's for sure. Fuck, dude. Dude. Boy, it's like every sub-boss is just like some inane vehicle in this game, huh? What the fuck? Oh. Also, I shoot triangles now. I can destroy the projectiles at least. What am I doing? What are we? Thank God for rewind. That's what I'm going to say. Oh my god, there's a fireball man now, apparently. Stop it. How'd I lose my suit? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that thing definitely homes in on me every single time. So. Or just sometimes randomly stops in front. Of course the last one gets me after all that time. The cyber run! Oh, it's time to do this, I guess, huh? And shoot as well. Okay. Just a big fucking triangle out of nowhere just pops up. It's literally... Shoot your way through these spikes that show up literally at the last second. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna guess what I'm seeing on the left is how far we have to go. And oh my god, do we have a long way to go, y'all. Oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, what the... Oh, thank God. Oh, wait. That looks good. That looks good. Did I say turbo? Oh, yeah. Going faster. That's exactly what this game needs. More difficulty. Because speed is definitely something I need to make this game better. Oh my Christ. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Get the fuck out of there, right? Just don't go in there. Just don't go in there. Why participate? Oh my god. What is this? Okay. I can't aim up or down, notably speaking. I also cannot hit these guys in the back. Yeah, sure, give me the turbo. It just appears in your face. Literally cannot do anything about it. Fuck, not this again. I am absolutely just waiting for like some immeasurably bad boss to pop up. Did we do it? I guess we did it. Where are we? Also, there's a lift, apparently. You cannot jump when you're on the lift. Apparently this thing hurts you. Okay, cool. fuck is this? Okay, can't touch it. Oh boy. Cool. Really cool. Really cool. You can't actually do anything other than move left and right when you are on those things. Oh, cool. This thing again, huh? 19? 24. Guessing this one? Did we do it? Cool. I am apparently the logic master, as it shakes out. What are you going to make me do now? Oh, not this again. Oh, God. And it sucks. It sucks so bad, y'all. So what the fuck is happening in the background there? Cool effects, I guess, is what's happening. I don't even know what I just picked up. Cool. This box just killed me. Fantastic. So look at this. This weird gun. So I can't move left or right, apparently. But I already went in this one, didn't I? God. Shit. So, I've tried playing this before. I don't think I got past, like, the first level, if that. I was just like, oh no, this is not happening. This is the fucking longest. Oh god. This is the longest I've ever played this game. By any stretch. Wait, okay. I need to do this, so that platform is up there for me to get later, right? This feels like the puzzle. Also, I cannot just walk to the right off this ledge. I'm holding to the right. I'm pressing jump. It does not want to let me do it. Can I jump over it? No. Get out of here, you. Yes, we can. Just barely. How do I get up there? Okay, I think I know. I have to jump. I can't. Trying to. Again. Cannot jump when you're on these movable platforms, okay? Oh. Cool. Cool, of course. Also, apparently I can shoot these things. There we go. What kind of a fucking platforming puzzle is this? Also, that made our gun bad, apparently. Why did our gun get bad? Is that because we got hit? It's probably because we got hit. Which, I can do very little about half the time. Oh, nope. Now our gun is bad again. I don't know what's causing this. What is causing my gun to go bad? That's why I'm rewinding. Let's just move. Oh, the slowdown is impeccable right now. Do I need to I see. These are homing bullets. Which I don't have a choice to pick up unless I just don't shoot this. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? What is this boss? Is this a boss? What am I shooting at? I cannot use these as platforms, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, y'all. Okay, it appears I can hit this thing. Very, very, very seldomly. Some of these homing shots are doing something I don't. I'm so confused. Am I supposed to like shoot all these blocks? Is that what you want? I guess so. Okay, well. No, not more. I haven't seen like a level like, hey, you beat the level like screen or anything so far, so I don't. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Can I even duck that? Oh, no, I guess not to the missile. Look, my curiosity got me on that one. I had to know. I had to keep playing that thing. I'm like, Retros, I don't even know how long I played that for, but it felt like an eternity. Oh no, I know exactly how long I think I played it for. No, wait, is that how much time I have left or how much time has elapsed? That's how much time has elapsed, at least in that level. It says here 20 minutes and 30 seconds and counting. So that's... Retro Chris, I'm not sure that's how that's supposed to work. Where do I start? I was definitely playing that long for 20 minutes, right? Like, I think that only started counting when I think I finished a level after don't remember which boss it was. Was it the A-Team van that was the first boss, or was it the car when I blew up that computer that one time by doing the shitty puzzle? I don't think it was that. Okay, let's be objective. It's not a good game. Clearly, right? Much like Battletoads, this game tries to put more than just a simple 2D platform action shooter in front of us. It's trying to do things. Is it better than Typhoid? I think I can confidently say I think the Lawnmower Man is better than Typhoid. Yeah, it's Kaon. I think it is. I can salute this game trying to do more than what would typically be a typical 2D action shooter. But is any of it good? No. No. Not even close. Yeah, like, it's Retro Chris, that was what my curiosity was of why I kept pushing through it. It's like, how did this get made? How did someone say, yeah, let's put this in. Yeah, let's sell this thing. But also, Retro Chris, I know that this is a licensed THQ toy software product in this era of the 90s, where the last thing that they cared about was how a game played, let alone sounded or looked. Only thing they probably cared about was that it said the Lawnmower Man on the front of the box for a person to identify and then buy the game if they wanted, because they were a huge fan of the Lawnmower Man, the movie, or I guess the book too, right? Am I not mistaken on that? Am I not mistaken about that? It's not a Stephen King novel or something, wasn't it? No. No, yes. The Lawnmower Man, a 1992 science fiction horror film directed by Brett Leonard. Written by Leonard and Gimel Everett. I don't know who that is. The film was originally marketed as an adaptation of a 1975 short story by Stephen King. I knew that. Which featured a pan-worshipping satyr. So, like, you know what a satyr is? Like S-A-T-Y-R, right? Using his mystical powers to operate a landscaping business and mow lawns. Okay. Okay, Stephen King. Drugs are a hell of a thing. Anyways. My mesmerized brain of seeing this game and what it offers is truly a dream theater of Stephen King things. King things, might one perhaps say. Thanks, Cam. I just took a drink. I'm okay, but thank you. I'll get one again in a little bit. It's like when I think I am strangely entranced by the Lawnmower Man in the same way I would feel if you ever seen another Stephen King movie, perhaps. Oh God, what's it called? The one. Again, people know I'm bad with names. Maximum Overdrive. That's what I was trying to think of. Maximum. I'm thinking a lot about Maximum Overdrive. I need one after the word salad. I meant every word of it. It's K-On! There is no word salad in there. I'm thinking about Maximum Overdrive and how much of a trip that movie is. The Lawnmower Man. The concept of this film alone is strange. Hypnotizing. Yeah, that Green Goblin car, right? Got that big Mack truck on the cover, right? That stare down scene with the truck. That movie's not good, but that movie is good, right? That movie is terrible, but that movie is great. Is The Lawnmower Man terrible? Absolutely. I'd never seen the movie. This game is not great, though. Nor is it a good time. It's fascinating, but it's not a good time. And nor do I see in any way how this game could be a good time. Fascinating. There's nothing to be had here but misery, right? That in itself maybe is a interesting aspect, but it doesn't mean this game is going to rank well on our list. This game is worse than another movie franchise game, Super Back to the Future. It's much worse. It's much worse. This game is worse than Cool Spot. A game that I don't even like very much, but this game is worse. This game is worse than Battletoads and Double Dragon. It's better than Nickelodeon Guts. Just wait. Don't focus. We gotta do the science. Do the science, right? This game is worse than Crystal Beans from Dungeon Explorer. This game is worse than Battletoads in Battlemaniacs. Yeah. This game is worse than Artie Lightfoot. This game is worse than Star Trek Deep Space Nine Crossroads of Time. This game is worse than another, I would say, established movie franchise, but no, cartoon as well, and comic book series. This game is worse than The Mask. Which even I'm like, ugh, The Mask. Ay, ay, ay. This game is worse than Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. The platforming reminded me of it. No, hold on to that thought. It's K-On! This game is worse than Ultraman. This game is not good. It's better. It's better. You can have a good time in Ultraman, as much as it hurts me to say. It's fun. The Ultraman franchise is fun, at least. Is the Lawnmower Man franchise fun? Not here, it isn't. Not here physically, I mean the game. Okay, it's K-On! Is the Lawnmower Man better or worse than the Addams Family for the Super Nintendo? Both these games have a jump that I think is god-awful. There's a certain acceleration on the movement. In Addams Family, I've noted, is a very bad time when you're running as Gomez. In the Lawnmower Man, it just feels bad all the time, regardless if you're running or not. There was no run button. But the latency on all the movement is not related to any sort of acceleration. It just feels laggy. Whereas the Addams Family, at least it's like a little more touch and go, but there's clearly the acceleration when you're like moving for a very certain amount of time. And then Gomez like takes off, which feels bad, but but at least is a little more controllable. The jump at least feels a little bit better, even if the jump is bad in the Addams Family. It's chaos. I'd love to play some Space Harrier over this garbage. Let's put it that way. Both of these games. Addams Family at least has that open world map, even if it's not good. The puzzles in Lawnmower Man are fucking mind-bogglingly stupid. They're just IQ tests, right? They're like, hey, if you like, what number comes after the number? Choose the number in this sequence. I didn't even know what I was picking out the gate because I'm just like, I could only move your cursor left or right to choose a number or a shape. I thought it's like, I didn't know if I was looking at like a sliding block puzzle or if it's like I could even choose numbers on the top row, or no idea what I was looking at for a hot moment. Got it eventually. Again, thank God for Rewind, because I would not be able to figure any of this out. I'd be long frustrated with this game to even remotely retry. So thank God for being able to rewind. But okay, let's talk about the meat and potatoes of what brings people to the yard with Lawnmower Man. People see that Mode 7 hands doing this sequence, Infinite Runner. Holy Jesus, does that feel bad? It's not just a runner. The fact you can like move up and down as well is wild. But does it look cool? Not everyone... cool is a relative statement. Also subjective. I would be remiss if I didn't say I think those sequences look cool. They're not fun to play. Feels like dog shit. But does kind of look kind of rad. That, yeah, look, it's goofy as hell. The shooting sequences feels goofy as hell. Even that weird hang glider thing, that feels bad, but it looks kind of cool. The shooting part, the shooter, like when it's a 2D shooter, terrible. Looks terrible. It's funny with the Pierce Brosnan face showing up in the bottom non-stop, just flashing nonsense at you, but it's terrible. But that Mode 7, here's what that's the thing, right? It's Kaon. Mode 7 is pretty cool. That's what it comes down to for this game. Mode 7 is pretty cool, right? Arguably, would I like this better if that was the only thing you did in this game? I think so. I think so. But is this game better or worse than the Addams Family? Just one cooler, Michael Needs Sleep. Just one. Actually, Michael Needs Sleep, do you know the origin of why it's called Mode 7? You're actually not that far from the truth. I'll tell you that much. Mode 7 is... you do not. Okay. I think if my memory strikes me correctly, I might just look it up. If my memory strikes me correctly, the Super Nintendo is capable of a different kinds of rendering modes in its GPU or CPU? Probably CPU, being honest. Yeah, and they each do something different, right? Mode 7 specifically, which literally, because there's 7 different modes, I think it's 7 in total. I think. Again, we'll look it up. But Mode 7 is directly responsible for taking a sprite map. So like, you know, a 2D flat texture, right? With whatever it is on it. and it specifically is in charge of resizing that sprite map or deforming it in certain ways. So that's what you get when you see a texture, like when you see it spin, it's like responsible for that. And also when you see like it stretch and resize. So like that's why Pilot Wings looks the way it does, right? Because it's like Pilot Wings, when say you're doing you know, the parachute sequences in Pilot Wings, right? When the ground, you're really high up with the parachuter, right? And the ground looks really small because that sprite map is like scaled really small. And then over time, as you get closer, right? Like it stretches and it gets bigger. That's what Mode 7 is doing. It's also, yes, those background layers in like say F-Zero, right? When you're racing, it's like scaling that texture and like rotating it. Or sorry, it's like the big flat texture, and obviously some of it is loading in over time, but it's like it's rotating it in the midst of how you're turning and stuff. At least in Lawnmower Man, right? It's like the shitty walls you see as they're like getting bigger as they come out, as you get closer to it, as you're trying to like dodge walls and stuff. It's scaling it in that way, right? In similar ways. I'm pretty sure that's what Mode 7 is. I'm pretty sure. It is a graphics mode, Super Nintendo game system. Yep, that's all things that I said. Oh, there are technically 8 modes. 8! Now I'm learning. There are 8 graphic modes. But Mode 7 is the last one because there's in fact a Mode 0. There you go. What does Mode 0 do? I don't know. It's not listed here. I'm sure if I look a little bit harder, I'm sure I can find it, but that's fun, right? That's fun. Anyways. Is the Lawnmower Man better or worse than Addams Family? Addams Family is more recognizable as a video game. But there is nothing in the Addams Family that I find redeemable. Anything that I find redeemable in the Lawnmower Man? No. Mode 7 is cool. It's not fun to play. Addams Family. Addams Family is a better game. Addams Family is a better game than Lawnmower Man. It pains me to say this. Is Rise of the Robots better or worse than I think Rise of the Robots is better. The shit is broken as well, but it's broken as hell, but boy do I like the dumb FMV in this game, let alone the way I break this game from playing it is weirdly more fun than wanting to play the Lawnmower Man. Retro Chris, these are slim margins, okay? These are slim margins. Rise of the Robots, it's got that Brian May song in it. Right? That Brian May song in it is better than everything that's in the Lawnmower Man. Right? If you need to be reminded. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You don't say. Brian May is an exclusive Hollywood recording artist. Oh, Acclaim. Get out of here. Just play the music. Just play the music. Come on. Also, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at his weird ass neck muscles, right? And it's fucking menu music. Oh, God. The cinematics. We're not going to play this. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Okay, this game is terrible. Look, I know. Rise of Robots is bad. Lawnmower Man is also bad. What's not worse, or what is worse than the Lawnmower Man? This count says they put Home Improvement over it. Let's talk about this. I think Nickelodeon Guts is worse. I think Nickelodeon Guts is much worse. Pit Fighter, obviously, much worse. Another toy headquarters product. Pit Fighter is far worse than the Lawnmower Man, right? I think Cosmo Police Galavan is far worse. I think Time Cop is also worse. You know, extremely worse. Time Cop is miserable. Bram Stoker's Dracula was close. It's close. Is Zool better than the Lawnmower Man? Is the Lion King better than Look, I think most people know him. Is Super Godzilla worse than the Lawnmower Man? Super Godzilla is better than the Lawnmower Man. I hate that I have to say it. Super Godzilla is better. And yeah, it's Kaon, you're right. Home Improvement is better than the Lawnmower Man. Retro Chris. Retro Chris, when's the last time you played the Lawnmower Man? It's the latency on the control is miserable, right? It's so miserable. 3 weeks ago, actually, when you suggested it. It feels miserable, Retro Chris. It really does. Those boss fights were miserable. You know? Mode 7 is cool, but like, I would rather play Earthworm Jim, I think, than play... It's not an example. I know I'm an outlier kind of with how much I don't like, obviously, Virgin Interactive games, but... Okay. I think Bram Stoker's Dracula is worse. Would I rather play Retro Chris? No, I would not. You're right. You're right. You're right. I would not rather play Super Godzilla. But there's a lot of games out here that I'd rather play to satiate a sense of curiosity. Welcome back, My Hero Zero. No, My Hero Zero, it's not, excuse me. You heard what I said. I would rather play the Lawnmower Man than Super Godzilla Except I did not stutter on my words. I still think Super Godzilla is a better game than the Lawnmower Man. Because some games are perversely strange in manifestation enough where I'm like, I need to keep playing this. I need to know. My sicko brain demands it. I need to know what the fuck is going on in the Lawnmower Man. And I guarantee you, at some point this weekend, I am going to reload the Lawnmower Man and I'm going to finish it. I have to know. Because my brain sucks. Will I stream it? That's actually not a bad idea. But we're not doing that today. Retro is like, that's the spirit. Now you're talking like a real sicko. Which I am. Is Dr. Franken better or worse than the Lawnmower Man? It's better. No, it's... Ooh, The Adventures of Dr. Franken is not a good time. Oh, Lion King is fucking anger management, the video game. Not based on the movie by Adam Sandler. Lion King is a better game than the Lawnmower Man. I fucking hate this game. It is miserable trash. So is Total Carnage and WWF Raw. But these are better games than the Lawnmower Man. Zool! Fucking hate this game. Magnificent Scoops, if you're still out there. I don't think you are, but that's okay. But so I hope they hear us on possibly the VOD. Zool is a better game than the Lawnmower Man. Even with that dumb bug I got stuck on with the wall and you can't see shit with a platforming. It's just... it's still a better game. Somehow. I'm sure the Amiga sickos are happy about me saying that. I'm not even going to worry about Adam Sandler values. It's here. The zone is somewhere here. Is Bram Stoker's Dracula, a game that also seems very well, it's a Sony Image Soft that made that one. Oh boy, and Frankenstein's just right here, huh? No, Frankenstein is worse. Bram Stoker's Dracula is bad and looks incredibly budget, but it looks budget in a very similar way that Lawnmower Man does, except at least Lawnmower Man is like, go check out this Mode 7. So but no, Bram Stoker's Dracula like makes sense as a video game for the most part. It's bad. It's just Bram Stoker's Dracula is better. Chester Cheetah Too Cool to Fool. This game is... I hate this game too, but the graphics at least work in service. I hate advert gaming. I think people know this. I say this every time. It's better than the Lawnmower Man. I think the Lawnmower Man is our new 231. It's not worse than Time Cop is far and away worse. Somehow, like here's the thing. Lawnmower Man, the shooting makes no sense. It's one hit kills unless you pick up a suit power up. Like, it also feels terrible, the latency on all the controls. Time Cop is just one of the worst action platforming games I've ever played. The Lawnmower Man is so close to being just as bad. Just as bad. but there's somehow more to Lawnmower Man. The FMV, no, not FMV, the Mode 7 somehow remotely saves this game from making it worse, in my opinion. There's something very much tied between Bram Stoker's Dracula, the Lawnmower Man. I'll even say Time Cop, not really Time Cop, but like, and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Just these really, really, really bad licensed movie property games that... Oy. If I was doing a series of this show that was strictly like, let's find all the movie tie-ins, like, I would be depressed after. I have no other way to put it. I would be extremely depressed. No, we don't need to look at Frankenstein again just because I found out that there's an inventory system in that game. It's Gaon. No. No. I refuse. I'm not playing that game again. There's no point. Even with the inventory system, it's still miserable, right? It's still miserable. This game is not miserable because I couldn't make progress, right? This game is miserable for a multitude of other reasons, right? Progressing the game would only, in fact, probably show me more how terrible it is, for being quite honest, right? And we're back. There we go. Internet went to shit. Oh, look, there we go. Now my chat is back. After restarting that, that helped. I think it crashed so you could undo the mistake of, here you added the Lawnmower Man. Retro Chris. Whose mistake is it? My mistake or your mistake? You picked this game. Whose fault is this? THQ's fault, let's be honest. THQ makes a lot of mistakes, Retro Chris. Not every game they made was bad, right? They made a lot of bad games in this era of 16-bit and 8-bit, right? Oh dear lordy, did they ever. But you know, they made some better stuff in the future. I mean, I kind of blame Pierce. What did Pierce ever do? What did James Bond ever do to you, Richard Chris? I like those Pierce Brosnan James Bond movies. Anything else he's made is not incredible, for sure. But you want to know what I blame Pierce Brosnan for, Retro Chris? I blame Pierce Brosnan being such a good poster child as James Bond to advertise Smirnoff vodka. So much to the point where then vodka became hyper popular as an alcohol over what is arguably just better, and it's gin, right? It's gin. Gin is better than vodka. I ain't afraid to say it. Gin is also better than a lot of other kinds of alcohol in terms of like for cocktail mixing and stuff. Just vodka. Look, the vodka martini is fine, but you know what's a better drink? A gin martini. Vodka's, because yeah, it's like there's a direct line between the popularity of vodka from the James Bond movies directly to the popularization of vodka being used for things such as a Cosmopolitan, which is an okay cocktail. Not a great cocktail, though, if I'm being honest. But boy, did Sex in the City sure make that drink incredibly popular, right? I'm not going to get into this. Let's talk more about the Lawnmower Man. It's bad, okay? It's bad. I was saying something before my internet went out, and I don't remember what it was. But no, I do not need to re-rank Frankenstein again, is what I was saying. He gets a free pass because Taffin was such a good movie. I don't know what that is. Okay. Anyways. Before my internet dies again, Retro Chris, let's hold on to other pick I was going to play today for another day. Let's end the episode here because I don't want to deal with my internet being bad. Also, like, holy Christ. I played... yes. I played enough rough stuff today. Again, if I was to do like, hey, play all licensed movie games, it's like I would be just dead miserable, right? I've played enough of these today where I think I can say, let's do something else. Also, let's be honest, Retro Chris, I think the next game is not good, right? But I don't think it's miserable in the same way that these games that we played today, that like Lawnmower Man is, right? It's not. I don't think it's in this zone. If I had to take some guesses without, telling the chat exactly what it is, I'm gonna guess it's somewhere around here, right? I think somewhere around here. Probably better than Addams Family. Probably better than Super Godzilla. But it's probably worse than Crystal Beans for sure. Absolutely. It's probably worse than Battletoads or something. It's somewhere down here, if I had to guess. Ooh, probably also worse than Deep Space Nine. Right? So. Anyways, we'll save that for a rainy day for next week, and then we'll also do more Super Nintendo games next week. But first, I'd say thank you to everyone for joining me today. Of course, I would be remiss not to obviously thank Retro Chris. Thank you obviously for your kind donations for picking all these wonderful games. I will talk to you more obviously in Discord or something to pull out more games into the mix. Of course, thank you so much to My Hero Zero for your very kind subs. Obviously, get one out to Ganja as well. Shout outs. Obviously, thank you to Burmick obviously for the bits as well. Thank you to Patrick Galactic for the follow as well earlier. Good to have you. Oh, right, Retro Chris, thank you so much for this gifted sub out to Altisen as well. So thank you all so much for very kind donations. I'd be remiss if I said, that stuff is like super helpful these days. So thank you very much. Of course, this episode will be archived at youtube.com/@RJLee. That's where all these videos are archived. If you're over there, like, comment, subscribe, but also come on over to twitch.tv/RJLee. And come on over here, and if you wish to support me like all these kind folks that I just mentioned did, pass me a Twitch subscription. Goes towards the bonus streams, of course. You can also pass me a tip and or donation. Click the links down below. It goes to my personal stream elements page. Really simple PayPal transaction. Thank you so much, everyone who's heard on that. Because also, when you do that, you can do a $20 tip, or also if you do a gift subs or 2,000 bits, you can suggest a Super Nintendo game for yourself, and I'll play it as soon as possible. Thank you, it's Kaon for that. Of course, if you do so, it is, as long as I'm running today's show, it's not like the very end of the show like it is now, or as long as I'm not playing someone else's game, I will play your games as well. Otherwise, I will nudge you very much into the queue, and we'll play it the next time. Of course, you can go on over to tinyurl.com/SNES where you can see this full list of Super Nintendo games for yourself. Of course, if you go there, it's my personal website. You can click on any of the links that are beside every single one of these games with their part numbers. It leads direct to my YouTube archive, going directly to the moment of which I start playing the game in that episode. So go check that out. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone, today. Stick around. We'll try to do something else. I just want to end the show so I don't have to break my recording again. But we'll see how much longer this internet connection has for the folks that are joining me still in this chat. So hang out for a bit. But for now, say goodbye to the VOD. So, hey VOD, thanks again for joining. But talk to you later. Join me again next week, why don't you? Because we gotta go back to Tales of Fantasia on Mondays, as always, and of course, more Super Nintendo games next Thursday. So for now, I will bid you adieu. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a nice day. Peace.